And then when you move on, you have your process. What's the next step or
Well, the
next?
next thing is the tool.
Okay.
Okay, so once you've got your business process, now we're going to move on to the tool. Now, the tool's job, okay, is to reinforce the process. So, does the tool do two things? One, does it tell you what the next logical thing is to do, okay, as per your process? That's the first thing. The second thing your tool needs to be able to do is stop you from doing the wrong thing. Okay, so in lean terms, we'd call that error proofing or poke-yoke, right?
Mhm.
And does the system allow you? Does the tool allow you, right, to do the wrong thing, and does it encourage you to do the right thing? And what you'll find in a lot of tools, right? Again, it could be a system, could be whatever you want it to be, right? Um, what we tend to find is that they give you far too many options, right? There's far too many buttons to press,
Right.
okay, and it's not entirely obvious what the next logical button should be that you do press.
Right.
And so getting the right tool in place that helps you to reinforce the process is
Hmm.
absolutely critical. So we work with our clients a lot on removing items from screens, right?
Hmm.
Like, you don't need to see this, right? That is not part of your process, not your next logical step. So I'm not even going to show you the button.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a really key part of a part of our error proofing. So the second part of the tool, and tools don't have to be fancy, right? They don't have to be expensive, right? The tools could be simply a written process. It could be a
Yeah.
whiteboard. It could be a Kanban board. It could be
Yeah.
whatever you're using,
Yeah.
right?
Could be a
It doesn't.
spreadsheet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be a spreadsheet, and I can't believe you said spreadsheet to me. That's quite
You
a term.
agreed.
Yeah, yeah, it could be a spreadsheet. Then we have to have a very different conversation. But yeah, it could be, right. It could be a Google Sheet, it could be whatever, right. Whatever
Yeah.
that tool is. But if that tool allows you to do the wrong thing and to deviate from the process, then you haven't got your tool right. Okay,
Right.
and that's part of the issue with things like Excel spreadsheets, right? Is
Yeah.
that there's lots of things you can do wrong in an Excel spreadsheet, as we all know,
Yeah.
um, and that's why we kind of shy away from those sorts of things because we don't.
Like getting distracted. I mean,
Oh,
honestly, that's what I'm pulling from this is like the more focused you can be on
oh yeah.
implementing your process, the more success you're going to have.
That's it. That's it. And especially when you're talking about physical operations on production lines or warehousing, for example, right? The
Mm-hmm.
least options I can show you, right? And especially if I can show you, hey, here's the expected button you're going to
Mm-hmm.
press next, right?
Yeah.
If I can highlight that button in some way, 9 times out of 10, you're going to want to press this button next,
Yes.
right? Okay, like that's what you got to be thinking about from your
Yeah.
tool, right? Does it
I like that.
reinforce the process, and does it prevent you from doing the wrong thing? So as a
That's
tool, that's
yeah.
what you're looking for.